And today I was talking with a friend who years ago was on the fence about our realm and the truth about it. And today we were talking about the sun and the triangulation of its rays through clouds, and how if the sun was hundreds of millions of miles away, the light passing through the clouds would be direct and not come down in a pyramid shape, allowing us to triangulate back to the source, which appears to be 12 to 50 miles at most. And it was very refreshing to hear his take on things and the nature of our realm. Really, what are they really doing with this CERN machine? Now, of course, I know what they say, but I'm simply asking a bigger question. And what about our sun? What is our sun doing? So many anomalies with our sun. Several times a week, I see a half moon within 20 degrees of the sun. And one of my favorites is the anomaly that we can see here. And this video was put out by One Conscious, and a lot of different channels have touched on this. And let me just cut right to it. What we see in between what is supposedly Russia and the United States is this Bering Strait, as we were taught in school. And what we're not taught in school is that there are two islands, the Diomedes. And this is also the international dateline. And I'm sure you've all seen the international dateline. Why, whatever the shape of the realm, does this dateline just get all crazy and zigzaggy at this point? And you can faintly see it under here. That is the first anomaly. The next anomaly people realized is these two islands, which are only about 10 or 20 miles apart, have about a 4-hour difference when it comes to their sunrise. Now these islands are right next to each other. Again, we have the international crazy dateline zigzagging its way through here. For what reason, we would be told, I don't care. But then we have this difference. One island, 6:47 a.m. the sun rises, and the other, 9:42. Where did the sun go? And for years there have been talks about chartering explorations to the pole. I've talked about wanting to continue north up through Greenland and seeing if we hit the 4 continents, home of Mount Meru. But here's something not too far away. Not far off the coast of Alaska. Certainly out of the way, but for the sake of research, not far. And here it varies. One Conscious and the APM research team tracked the sunrise for both of these islands, and you can see it varies from 4 to 3 hours. And we know that the Google Earth is a fabrication, and so is this type of projection, and so is this international dateline. Some crazy line used to justify a lie. And where is the sun going for these 3 hours? Is there more land in between here? Are there two suns? Do one of the suns go off to the north and another one comes down 3 hours later? I'm not sure. The only fact is this, that there is a 3-hour difference, give or take, for two islands 10 to 20 miles apart. And this just happens to be where the international dateline cuts through